Ministry of Human Resource Development gives assurance to Chief Minister Biren to probe the 15 allegations against the Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University. Manipur joins in observing International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. Chief Minister Biren launches campaign Visa Thadokrasi. Government of Manipur sets high-power committee led by Revenue Minister Karam Shyam as chairman to probe into Indo-Myanmar border pillar issue. Officials of the Agriculture Department pay surprise visits to private urea dealers in the state to check uncalled pricing, warn dealers not to sell urea above MRP. And Dev Kumar Bose, director of the first Manipuri feature film Matamgi Manipur, receives the first Karam Monomohan Lifetime Achievement Award 2018 today. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Kanguzam Shalira with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Joining the BJP's Black Day of Democracy observance across the country today to mark the 43rd anniversary of the emergency imposed by former Prime Minister late Indira Gandhi in 1975, Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur Pradesh also observed the day at its office in Nitaipak today. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren stated that the Joint Secretary of the Ministry of Human Resource Development has given him the assurance to probe into the 15 allegations against Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor Adya Prasad Pandey, at the earliest. Biren stated that 2 meetings were convened with representatives of MUSU and MUTA in order to restore normalcy in the academic atmosphere of the university. He mentioned that the Joint Secretary visited Imphal and even met with the representatives of MUSU and MUTA to resolve the university impasse. However, since the issue dragged on even after meeting the Joint Secretary, the Chief Minister said he once again formally invited the representatives of MUSU for the 3rd time. But none of the members turned up for the 3rd meeting. Explaining that the students possibly had their reasons for not showing up, the Chief Minister assured that the state government is giving all-out efforts to resolve the university issue without further delay. President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, K.S.H. Babananda, spokesperson of the government of Manipur, T.H. Biswasit, ministers and MLAs took part in the Black Day of Democracy observance.
Joint Secretary ISRD ga Faunaraga masi moi ngasi si aina meeting ko buda lakte ada moi gi matter se kitang serious way yaraga di moi na pami se khoi sumai tok dana committee ma sembani committee ma semaga sumai na thigat pa khogat pa BCC gi mathak khara tawhoning ba dung ma lai kamai tok sigen haibada gi ma ji just thangje numisi makta ma adum aingonda WhatsApp ta halai all the 15 charges against the BC will be investigated by Minister of Human Resource Development. Sina ma 15 allegation to Taurani had. The Sigi Pausi, MUG, Silnau Sing was asking the Pige Yaraga di Waris Hajan, Kabuta Fuji in a communication fundry.
Meanwhile, local surrounding people of the Manipur University, Kanchipur, in a press release, urged the authorities concerned not to abolish Manipur University in its effort to protect the inefficient Vice-Chancellor of the university, Adya Prasad Pandey. MPCC delegation led by CLP leader Okram Ibobi today met with the chairman of the Joint Committee on Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016, Rajendra Agrawal, and submitted a memorandum on behalf of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee. The delegates explained the unexpected outcome if the bill is forcibly passed and asserted that the bill is much against the wishes of the general public of Manipur and affirmed that MPCC will totally oppose the bill in Manipur at any cost. Impact News sources said the 20-member delegation team was, however, denied appointment with interlocutor R.N. Ravi when approached to submit a memorandum regarding the framework agreement between NEC and IM and Government of India. The MPCC reiterated that the party will oppose any move to divide Manipur geographically or administratively but supports the Indo-Naga peace process. Sources also said the MPCC delegates are still trying to meet other relevant authorities at the center. International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking was observed in the state to raise awareness of the major problem that illicit drugs represent to society. As part of the United Nations International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking observance, Chief Minister Nongthammam Biren flagged off a students' rally from First Manipur Rifles Campus organized by Narcotics and Affairs of Border (NAF) and Narcotics Center Bureau (NCB) Manipur with an aim to create a healthy society free from drug abuse. Biren asserted that NAF, NCB and the state police have been successfully undertaking numerous drives against drug across the state. Acknowledging that such drives were successful with the support of the public, Chief Minister Biren further appealed to everyone to make Manipur free from drug abuse.
Narcotics Bureau, drugs hayeng thinge aponte ngasi thingo budaba Narcotics Bureau adagi akhoi gi leiriba Navy aduga State Police khoi jointly adu chathar ko drive ni war on drugs. Last 1 year the khoi am successfully achieved to win lowi. The people now have started. People now have realized the losses of drugs. Drug tagi kanba society. Drug addicts yaug the ba drug ki adugma man and mayam the field dog the adugma society maka akhoi semba pame. Hojik phawgi pibi riba media na pibi riba support aduga masses na pibi riba support se I would like to request to continue again.
Responding to media queries on the Indo-Myanmar border pillar issue, Chief Minister Biren stated that a high-power committee has been established by the government of Manipur to investigate the matter. He said Revenue Minister Karam Shyam is the chairman of the high-power committee and it comprises of relevant MLAs, ministers and DCs. Assuring that the government will not remain silent if the border issue threatens the territorial integrity of the state, the Chief Minister promised to undertake relevant measures after the committee inspects and verifies the site concerned.
Border pillar ki matang la ayusi Manipur am sensitive boy akhoi lamsi di am na picture adu historical backgrounds mayama Myanmar ga akhoi ke tawna ki report adu du leibani na high report si khudak tak kri ma chathawa leiraga di until the unless yanaba ma productive hawdi ma si thabak lepiu hai bagi akhoi request ma central government tawkhre suppose yung tang akhoi verify to dakar le adu na akhoi ki high power committee especially for the border pillars dispute. Same way, kogi pai puna thanamba boundaries. Karigum khara da akhoi consent yaugna akhoi tanadana tobu yaroi.
Chief Minister Nongthammam Biren has launched Government of Manipur's campaign entitled Nisha Thadoklasi on International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking observance today. The state-level observance was organized by the Social Welfare Department in collaboration with NGOs at Jennings Auditorium. Chief Minister Biren also led the people in pledging against the use of drugs and intoxicants on the occasion. 2 rehabilitation centers function efficiently in rehabilitating drug abusers, 8 drug abusers who were rehabilitated successfully since last 10 years, and various associations against drugs formed under CADA were felicitated at the event. Prizes were also distributed to winners of competitions on various events like painting, essay writing, extempore speech, etc. held in various districts of Manipur by the Social Welfare Department. Chief Minister also highlighted the measures and inadequacies to totally ban production and use of country liquor in the state. He assured that his government will promise the issue. 80 schools were selected in the first phase of Nisha Thadoklasi campaign. Students and teachers of these schools will be given awareness on the negative consequences of drugs and substance abuse, and they will be trained on how to prevent from such abuses to ensure drug-free campus in these 80 schools.
Free thaba pot amalerem nitrogen and 10 and a tablet listing manga samapan muk hena phagale koi cold syrup phagale si 3612 brown sugar da kg taru muk phagale koi world is yours na Huji angang mayam school the ngongris 8,86,807 tablet kumba adu 121 grams fagale. Masi puna maksina ekta wai side society se tamo ngam tadam lei bine koi leis. Sukuma mayam si urkan ngasi koina launch solusi karigino. Nisa thadok lo siba slogan amo corner kan le koina. Masi drug free society mo state amo ine launch solusi. Yamna kapni ngai webe yamna nungnang ningai webe pot krai koida mid away.
Occasion, Health Minister Lampolakpam Jayantakumar stressed the need to be informed on the laws prevalent in the state, especially the NDPS Act, in order to curb the menace of intoxicants in the state. He maintained that a joint effort of relevant departments, namely social welfare, education, police and YAS, is mandatory in bringing a solution in this regard. The minister warned that with the opening of the Act East policy, there will be an inflow of destructive mechanisms in the state, along with various developmental works and projects from the Southeast Asian countries. He called on the need to establish a strongly society to face such hazards in the future. Presiding the event, Social Welfare Minister Nemcha Kipgen asserted that prevention and awareness starts from home and maintained that each and everyone is responsible in countering drug abuse.
This very time low, effective meaningful hypertargeti. I come mayamda, aware or welcome young Kangmin of Bumjangi. Six execarino, Parmesacarino, Kaito, and what are the do's and don'ts of this particular law. Chimney Chum general law, I've done it. Sigi NDPS, Sigi Makata, Semiba, courts in Mase, special courts, Lady Laws, special law. The hard business in Masia, mass awareness program.
2018 Sahigi International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking Asigi team. Listen first, listen to children, and youth is the first step to help them grow healthy and safe. Hairi basina oiri masina nisa season na ba prevento na ba exam for ba kung thang ama oigani masida pukning changbana ekoi ki angang na hasing imung kayagi zai fa ba oihan ba ngamgadori bani.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam has also launched a one-year-long awareness and poster campaign on the theme Illicit Drugs, the Dark Future of Youth, as part of the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking 2018 observance at Johnstone Higher Secondary School today. Speaking on the occasion, Head Professor of the Department of Psychiatry, RIMS, Dr. R.K. Lenin, asserted that society has been damaged extensively by drugs and intoxicants. He expressed apprehension that drug abuse among the youths is increasing at an alarming rate and drug traffickers continue to prey on these youths, stating that it would be difficult to abruptly eliminate drugs menace at once. Dr. Lenin advocated awareness against drugs from childhood days and channelized them towards education and personality development. Posters to be utilized during the poster campaign was also launched on the occasion. Teachers, anti-drug activists, police personnel, and many students attended the event.
Lamdam sida mahik amakhak changaktana ko masigi mahik sigi maming de koina temptation kowe masinga singa ranginate hauki basai kun trans de haunai koina thengna na hona duna la abne ko punsi mayam ama kansi imung mayam ama kansi haiba taragadi primary prevention haibasi warme primary prevention haibasi sungsa chadri banga ngasi koi phami ba satra satri sing sigi masri se koina mahik si changan dana karmai no hona batai ne sa thingna na bagi lambi se koi ge akoi implement tawdaba akoi ge legislation sina di oibe adre akoi amamamna akoi each one of us akoi na role model oina tholopi darkar oire.
Moray Police Technopole District also held a rally on International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking today. The rally was flagged off from Moray Police IB Complex and concluded at Kondong Lairambi, Haraupong. Community leaders of Moray and representatives of the women organizations and students took part in the rally. In connection with the Day, Harm Reduction Network Manipur also held Global Day of Action 2018 on the theme Support, Don't Punish at Manipur Press Club today. Attendees at the event urged for utilization of 10% of the government's fund for public health sector. Speaking to media person, convener of Harm Reduction Network, R.K. Tiken, encouraged the public to uplift drug abusers and to guide them on track instead of ostracizing them. He also appealed not to physically assault drug abusers when they are caught involved in crimes, but to give proper guidance.
Drug chabada phadana khotana criminal amagi type ta torture tauba puba mai mayum thugai biba adigi masam kakhat piba nupi chaba leragana sumba sina akoina ui masina mob justice natraba jala the government su yakana hairi mob justice laws akoi khutta paibi yaroi rakana hairi aduga drug chaba amda kanaguma sanstana man heta pabal aga torture taudana phadana madu akogi beng dadi maduna solakadubse in the future da Public health program da mana laina tina yauramba oiragadi mana load ki bitaragadi atopa mayamam da magi peers mayamam da sandokitna aduna hena among nungnang moduni akoina ngasi kanna akoina phaujariba.
Head of Community Medicine Department RIMS in a press release informed that the department, in collaboration with Indian Medical Association Manipur State and Thawal Greater Centurions, conducted interactive sessions with the students and parents of IRE College of Teacher Education Wangjing and IRDEO Wangbal in relation to International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking of Drugs. In relation to the observance of International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, member of the Ward Number 2 of Sapam Laikai GP, R.K. Gita, distributed food items to the children at the Hope Home, Takil, Khongbal, Maning Laikai today. Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Able Person Manipur organized the event to provide awareness to the children and the youths on the negative consequence of drug abuse. Member of the Ward Number 2, R.K. Gita, Mrs. Iwer runners-up Asakiran, Rehabilitation Officer K.H. Karnaji, and National Awardee of Differently Able Person Manipur M. Premier attended the event. Speaking to media person, Reverend K.H. Nilbir, who has contributed immensely in establishing the home, appealed to the people of the state, including departments concerned, to extend assistance in providing health and support to the children living at Hope Home.
I angang single winner lerame yum apip amada yum apip adu laibaya the badege lamang asida koi laktuna akoi Nepali amagi wari am ningsing basu yai phugri ama pairagadi chingmai da chalaga su hingbangam yabi type ta aisu sarkar gi mateng amata yaudana mafam masida yam wana angang sing asiga laiminai adu warabasu angang sing asi uraga aigi nungai jaba aigi thamoi da dum phaujai aibu nungsibiba jinau singna angang bu nungsiba mioi singna lakpiduna maram rakta mateng pangbi basu su yam haraujai ai.
Additional Chief Secretary of the Agriculture Department, Let Koyin Haukip, and Director P.H. Razanda paid surprise inspection to check whether private dealers are selling urea at high rates or not. Director P.H. Razandra assures farmers in the state not to worry about not getting adequate urea, as the Agriculture Department has abundant urea in store. Additional Chief Secretary, Director and officials of the Agriculture Department inspected private urea dealers in Thawal and Kakching district to check the price of urea and found that most of the dealers are selling urea above the price marked by the department. The officials told media person that according to the Ministry of Fertilizer, Government of India, urea should be made available to all Indian farmers at MRP prices. However, the private dealers are selling the urea at higher rates after additional charges of loading, unloading and transportation charges. The Agriculture Department affirmed of taking legal actions against the urea dealers if they are found selling twice or thrice the price approved by the department. On the other hand, the director also stated that the Agriculture Department and Government of Manipur have no intention to dismiss private dealers and assured them to provide subsidies by writing a recommendation letter to Brahmaputra Valley Fertilizer Company.
अरे यारी है लेबर लोग चांगे तो ना इसा की दरकार लेबर हारसी या हमने पेनिकी कोई मोंग दा हार फंगरों का भी मोंग दा हारसी बेग हम दरकार लेबर बेग त्रांग कुन लोग चल लगा थम्बकी थबक थादोक पियो darkar leba khatamak laibiu aduga manak nakpa private dealers sing da hariba akoina maman si yam henjin na wanga agadi masi su complaint si department to biu aduga hariba dealers sing gi sum paisa mang dan to mogi welfare gi damakta ikoi kari to bo yaga haiba se koi company de si ibni khangde india government de ibni khangde koi yam kan hoje active consideration khanna jari and masi madang da thu matam dai koi honorable chief minister de honorable minister majin laini ne mari laini ba dealers sing koi famin na kan da kai to bo yaga haiba doi madu tawje ko choidin tawje ne duna miyamna laiba season si de koi har phangoi haiba gi awa badu madu thadok biu.
The miscellaneous case filed by Namoijam Singhazit at the High Court of Manipur in retaliation to the PIL filed by the BJP candidate in 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly election, Thangzam Muhindro against MLA Kundrakpam Lokeshwar alleging of furnishing wrong identity on the affidavit for the election has been dismissed by an order from the High Court of Manipur. Intimating the same to media person at Manipur Press Club today, the BJP candidate Muhindro said, on the day of the scrutiny, MLA Lokeshwar gave wrong identity on the document while filing the election to the returning officer. He said a complaint was immediately filed to the lead returning officer, however, it was ignored and went ahead with the election. Muhindro alleged that Lokeshwar gave a wrong affidavit by not stating his real surname. Oinam instead gave his surname as Tokchom and his father's name as Tokchom Navakumar, contrarily to the fact. On the other hand, the dismissed miscellaneous case filed by Namoijam Singhazit can be once again moved at an appropriate time as per the court's order.
Aigi election petition ase ki marakta amu miss case sama thajalatuna sigumba election se petition se lobinu tobinu masi loi khrabani haiba kaino ma thajalapedagi miss case se chatharakpada honorable High Court of Manipur na achimba bichar tobiduna asigum miss case se chanaba yaroi haidan dismiss tobire.
Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization MMWO denounced appointment of former director of the MOBC department KH Dinesh Chandra as the member secretary of MOBIT on the charge that the former director is still being investigated by the state government's Special Investigation Team SIE for wrongdoings. MMWO has warned of intense hesitation if the government issue an order for appointing KH Dinesh Chandra as the member secretary of MOBIT. Addressing media person at MMWO office in Hata Minutong today, President of MMWO Pundray Mayum Abdullah Pathan said the organization has been undertaking various movements against misappropriation of beneficiary schemes by officials of MOBC and MOBIT. He said the government appeased the situation by setting an SIT led by IAS Dr. Suhail Aptar as the chairman to investigate the officials for any wrongdoings. He said the organization will never accept appointment of the former director of the MOBC department KH Dinesh Chandra, who has been charged of various misappropriations as the member secretary of MOBIT. The president of MMWO also stated that some individuals are misguiding the chief minister and the government and warned of disclosing their identities to media if they do not pay heed at the earliest.
Dinesh Chandra haiba mishak ase masigi si minority mai lenaba institute haibade Department of Minority Affairs amadi mobesta mahak suta thajalakpa yaroi mangonda phampiba yaroi kaigum mahak asina kaigum government asina kanago mioi kha brajek wala khargi interest ta mahak monda kaino tawkhiba taragadi haiba kaino si wan khiba tar pi phamasi piba taragadi Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization na masi khudaktagi haidi order hek tholakpa mikuptagi aikoi tasengna makhal makha kayagi khongjangche sapchana sanction lagani.
Manipur Trinamool Congress Committee in a press release urged to the government to bring immediate solution regarding the demand for implementation of 7th Central Pay Commission in the state by the joint JAC of employees under the government of Manipur. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Deb Kumar Bose, the director of the first Manipuri feature film, Matamgi Manipur, receiving the first Karam Monomohan Lifetime Achievement Award 2018. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English News. The first Karam Monomohan Lifetime Achievement Award 2018 was conferred upon Deb Kumar Bose, the director of the first Manipuri feature film, Matamgi Manipur, at Maharaj Chandrakirti Auditorium in Palace Compound today. Karam Monomohan Memorial Trust and Cine Artists and Technician Association Kata conferred the Lifetime Achievement to Deb Kumar in memory of late Karam Monomohan, who produced the film. The award included a cash prize of 1 lakh rupees, a shawl, a citation, and a memento. Cast of the first Manipuri feature film, Matamgi Manipur, Aribam Shyam, Arangbam Lokendro, Kangabam Tomba, Yengkhom Roma, various singers including documentary film producer Habom Paban Kumar and writer Bobby Wahengbam were also felicitated on the occasion. Receiving the award, Dev Kumar Bose expressed pride and happiness at having directed the first Manipuri feature film and also expressed hope of directing other Manipuri movies in the future. Speaking on the occasion, Art and Culture Minister L. Jayantakumar assured that in order to encourage and generate good actors from the state, the newly constructed Film Institute will be ready to hold classes from the month of August. He also stated that the state will urge the center to build a Manipur film archives in order to preserve classic Manipuri film produced in the state. Minister Karam Shyam, led by Hawkib, KNKAC, members of Kata and the Memorial Trust and many eminent personalities in the film industry attended the event.
Without Manmohan Singh, my dream to make a Manipuri film would not be possible. I have got another dream. I hope all of you agree. That is to see Manipuri films in global map. Beautiful place to make films. It is a place for filmmaking. It's a land for filmmaking. Because when I came here, I found the Manipuri dance and other cultural things. I hope will continue.
Manipur State Film and Television Institute. Na yung makla agas din ako class of duri, sila di diploma course of ko duri, ilon na artist ko siyam ko duri. Jingku da koi Manipur State Film and Television Institute sige ni habagi. Film Institute ma sana ba, film city ma sana ba gin habagi. Ako discussion dorang masi saba hong na pa ni hadin paisa lay re. Mayam na toy ni hay ni cine policy putok de na. Sila cine policy mayam wang tamme. We are just waiting for the positive views, comments, lakpa hadina ko batam kitang logon chumbrai dana ko mayam wang thambre copy koi sinagay adana ko danjai.
Acting on a tip-off, a combined team of anti-smuggling unit of Custom Division, Imphal and officers of Custom Preventive Force Mori seized 40 gold bars weighing 6.64 kilograms. The seized items worth approximately 2,150,000 rupees were seized from a Tata tipper plying along National Highway number 102 Mori Road at Kudingthabi before Assam Rifles MVCP. One Muhammad Askar from Mayang Imphal Bengul Mayay Lekay, Imphal West, was arrested in connection with the incident. Speaking to media person, Assistant Commissioner R.K. Dorendrasit stated that since April 1 this year, the Custom Division Imphal has seized altogether 27.5 kilograms of gold from 20 cases and apprehended 20 individuals in these cases.
My request is, peoples of this Manipur, my request is this. Nowadays, we have almost 70 kgs of gold is ripe for disposal. We are trying to dispose of these 70 kgs. As per the Ministry of Finance and RBI's rule, all the seized gold have to be handed over to the State Bank of India.
Vice President of Manipur Students Federation MSF headquarters Ningthaujam Jogeswar, who met with an accident along Chingmerong ISBT Road on June 22nd around 10:15 p.m. succumbed to his injuries at Rasmati City yesterday. Let Ningthaujam Jogeswar was the son of Ningthaujam Dizen from Kurai Thongam Lekay. Expressing their sorrows, members of the MSF lowered the Federation's flag at its office at Kaisamthong, Top Leirak, and observe a 2-minute silence in honor of the departed soul. Speaking to media person, President of MSF, N.G. Milan, criticized the state police for its inefficiency in not being able to nab the perpetrators even 5 days after the incident. He maintained that until the perpetrators are put behind bar, they will not take the body of Jugesor from Jenims morgue. On the other hand, Joint Secretary of MSF, Elangbom Anand, who was also injured in the accident, is currently undergoing treatment at Ross Medicity.
Asopuduna maram orakanda khoi MS ki vice president je hujik laikhidaba tholabnina Manipur police amadi Manipur gi government na ngasi bo changchandana hariba culprit sing ado phaba ngamdana leiriba ase makhoi gi ason madu takthok jabani akhoi gi ngaklo lejadabnina misam yam di sirasu yare akhoi di lepak pai ga akhoi gi akhoi pham kon dabi ade haibagi mawongda sathariba thawong ase Manipur Students Federation gi maikai di khoi yam thamoi sokna condemn tawjai marmaduna athu matamda ma ki Thomamiba Gari Amadi Miosinga Paduna Lebak Miam Kangna Maki Wild Patap Sataraga Charak Pibigadabani.
Inhabitants of Kuraisazor Chaitabi Lekai also stays a sit-in demanding justice for late Ningthozam Jogeswar. Speaking to media person, mother of the deceased, Ningthozam Ongbi Shila, warned of undertaking agitation until the perpetrators who mercilessly ran over Jogeswar comes forward and pleads guilty. July Baifai Student Association in a press release lauded the appointment of retired IAS Nekok Mount Naishield as an administrative member of Central Administrative Tribunal CAT. Mairapaibi members of Kangabok Part 3 held a torch rally at Kangabok yesterday, demanding punishment for 44-years-old Laistram Soba from Kangabok Part 3 who attempted rape on a married woman earlier this month. The rally used chanted slogans to take severe legal actions against the accused, to protect women's integrity, to expel him from the locality and to arrest him at the earliest. 4 teams led by 2nd OC of Thobal Police Station supervised the rally to prevent any untoward incidents. It may be mentioned that the accused attempted rape on a married woman on June 18 in the absence of her husband around 11:30 p.m. Human Rights Initiative and Youth Forum for Protection of Human Rights jointly held observance of International Day in support of victims of torture 2018 at Manipur Press Club today. Addressing media person, acting chairman of HRI, Yumnam Ratan Kumar expressed apprehension that atrocities under democratic India are on the rise in Manipur, a state that withstood 7 years devastation as carved in the history. Surviving family of members of victims of atrocities were present in the event.
Ngasi malemna otpane bagi mayokta lepa madi madugi victim da aikoina sahajok pi bagi asuma thorom lakpa kanda aikoi tumin leithokpa yad bagi tanda do lai ngasi aikoi lamdam sida afaswa lakhi bedagi afaswa gi miwot mineida miui kaya ama punsi longkre mayumdagi faraga thiba khangdaba se torture na maram orga thiba khangdaba ni habse aikoi khangbangami amaromda madugi torture adugi saitheng phangbadagi ngasi aikoi lamdam sida haugatpa kangkhatpa ngamdana miuiba amagi hingbagi chapchaba mahau logdana leiba miui kangbu aikoi iraksida leide.
A Chinese hand grenade was found hanging from the shutter of Lala Optics Dreams Road in Fall at 6:40 this morning. Manipur Police Bomb Disposal Team along with Lamphal Police personnel removed the bomb at 8:30 a.m. and sharply detonated the bomb at Lamphal dumping area at 9:20 this morning. It is still unknown as to who planted the bomb and why. Modern Youth Union Club Urub and Youth Forum Urub Muslim jointly organized a free health camp at Urub Salampam Primary Madrasa for flood-affected inhabitants of Urub Muslim Kunau in Imphal East. The medical team, comprising of 4 doctors and 12 staff nurses, under the supervision of Chief Medical Officer Imphal East, also distributed free medicines at the camp. Speaking on the sidelines, executive member of Modern Youth Union Club, Urub Muhammad Riyauddin said the medical camp was held at the wake of apprehensions for flood-related epidemics among the flood-affected victims currently taking refuge in the relief camp. He blamed the clearing up of trees along the riverbanks for the recent rupture of the riverbanks following incessant rains. Modern Youth Club Urub also expressed gratitude to local MLA El Rameshwar, CMO Imphal East, DC Imphal East, SDOs and SDCs for all their assistance.
matam chane khoi gi sarkar sina ingchan bi hauda bade ga bak thir bai sing chaw si thogan bani asum laba sogal laba chaw asida urup muslim khoi sigi salampam sidaida ke mahum hangdok chaduna yum humdram ngai khoi changjabam pi duna ngasi awala pa sing adagi imung manung sing gi leita lar khudimak sing dui khoi rilekem si hangdok charaga khoi na mating pangjawani aduga masdaida khoi gi sarkar na su matung da su matam chana yingchen biduna sum bai chaw si thoktana bo hona biba aiba okhalon dui khoi phongdok chari.
Kiamgay Social Development Organization has urged to the government and authorities concerned to undertake construction and repair of roads in the flood-affected areas of Kiamgay, Muslim, Urup Arapti and Kairao Mating without delay. Media person along with members of the organization inspected the affected areas today. An inhabitant of the locality, Muhammad Laihal, told media person that the roads were constructed under PMGSY. However, the flood which reeled the localities underwent water caused massive inconveniences to the inhabitants. Expressing apprehension that the roads and riverbanks will deteriorate even further, he appealed to the government and departments concerned to carry out construction works as soon as possible.
Ising isau di matamni hujikti nong chuba matamni amakanna isau si thoglak patarabadi handak wa khribasidagi hena saruk kaya hena wagani haibagi de miyam de mi painaba lei maram asina mari leinaba authority na mari leinaba department na ngasi heyeng tawdabida athuba matamda puning singchenbiraga hairiba lonumban makhai sisu seman ningi loina na phauna ba yadraba lambi sing ase asisu athuba matamda haidi seman ningi.
Now to sports news. Manipuri swimmer Hiren Sagolsem has bagged a bronze medal in the ongoing 35th Glenmark Sub-Junior National Aquatic Championship held at the swimming pool of Shivaji Chhatrapati Sports Complex in Maharashtra since June 24. Hiren bagged the medal by scoring 6 points in 25 seconds in the boys Group 2 50-meter freestyle category. Hiren is the son of Ajit Sagolsem and Tadoi Devi from Wangwe. Altogether, 49 men and women players, including 19 swimmer, 26 water polo player, and 4 divers, are participating in the tournament under the supervision of KH Jila and M. Purnachandra as managers and M. Deveswar and M. Lintwenganbi as coaches. Sports journalist of Shanghai Express, M. Roment, is also part of the tournament as technical officials of Swimming Federation of India. Sports Authority of India Sai Center, Utlaw, in a press release has invited application for the 4 back-end posts, each of boxing, football, taekwondo and weightlifting. In a press release, the center notified that selection test will be held on June 5 at Sai SAZ Center, Utlaw. Interested candidates may contact the center for further details. Manipur is participating in the upcoming Sub-Junior Girls National Football Championship to be held at Cuttack in Odisha from June 26 this year. All Manipur Football Association has distributed sports kits to the players at Kumant Lampak Artificial Turf Ground today. The Manipuri team comprising of 3 goalkeepers, 5 defenders, 7 midfielders, 5 forward players including coach N. Siv Chandra, manager CH Kalyani Chanu and physio and Binita will lift Imphal for Cuttack on June 28.
Noi chalam dai na noi manager lady coach lady tana konaraga kuning changna ana gada buni aikoina hayang hanjibada mayamna lei prenga toraga ngairam na buki na dana toraga sana gada buni aikoi trophy du puraga lakado buni eta amaga songa ba amaga sanenga da phauna gada ni noi coach manager na haibe ingada buni anyway asi toraga kuning changna sanaraga aikoi gi Manipur gi mai che noi na porkado buni.
Joint Secretary Kickboxing Association of Manipur Imphal in a press release notified that selection trial will be held on July 1 at Larikengbam Awanglekai Community Hall at 8 a.m. sharp for selection in the Manipur Kickboxing team to participate in the 3rd AIKO Northeast Kickboxing Championship and Proportional Kickboxing at Sai Center, Krokhazar, Assam to be held from July 12 to July 15. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. Ministry of Human Resource Development gives assurance to Chief Minister Biren to prove the 15 allegations against Vice Chancellor of Manipur University. Manipur joins in observing International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. Chief Minister Biren launches campaign Nisa Thaduklasi. Government of Manipur sets High Power Committee led by Revenue Minister Karam Shyam as chairman to probe into Indo-Myanmar border pillar issue. Officials of the Agriculture Department pay surprise visits to private urea dealers in the state to check uncoal pricing, warn dealers not to sell urea above MRP. And Dev Kumar Bose, director of the first Manipuri feature film Matamgi Manipur, receives the first Kara Monomohant Lifetime Achievement Award 2018 today.